Hi everybody, welcome to your Breathing for Beginners practice. My name is Kevin Flynn, I'm here with Guillaume today and we're happy to show you some of the basics. Along with a few of the styles of breathing, I'll be explaining some of the mechanism behind it, just so we have a bit of educational component here as well. So first things first, get comfortable. You can be sitting in a chair, you can be sitting on the ground. I personally love to sit on a block if I am sitting on the ground. But we want to make sure that we have a neutral pelvis here. So if you are currently hunched over, do your best to sit tall. This will just allow our diaphragm, one of our breathing mechanisms, to breathe, to move a little bit easier. So come into your comfortable seat, lengthen your spine, relax your shoulders, and you can have eyes open or closed, whatever feels best to you. We'll start off by exhaling all of our air. Take a full breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Again, full breath in. Open mouth, exhale. One more time, full breath in. And let it go. All right. Our first breathing style is called a physiological sigh. It's very simple. You just take as deep of a breath in as you can, an extra sip of air, and an audible sigh. The audible sigh part is kind of obnoxious. We want the sigh to happen because it activates what's called the vagus nerve, which is responsible for us to trigger a relaxation process. So we'll start off with 6 of these physiological sighs. Deep breath in. Extra sip, audible sigh. And don't be shy with the sigh. Full breath in, extra sip, big sigh. Again, full breath in, extra sip, big sigh. 3 more, all the way in. Extra sip, big sigh. Last 2, full breath in. Extra sip, big sigh. Last round, all the way in, deepest one yet. Extra sip, big sigh. And just allow your breath to be normal. And notice the effects of this breath work. Now, breath work in general, anytime we are practicing a conscious style of breathing, we're essentially training our nervous systems. So the same way that you would go to the gym or go for a run to train your physical or cardiovascular body, we are training essentially the nervous system when we practice breath work. Sometimes we are exciting the nervous system, the same way that you would, if you were doing sprints outside, you would be exciting your cardio system. And then sometimes with breath work, we are practicing relaxation. So it's basically like taking a break physically and giving your body time to recover. So the next style of breath is a bit of both, a bit of the excitation and relaxation. It's called box breathing. You may have heard of this before. It's fairly simple. It's an inhale for 4 seconds, a hold for 4 seconds, an exhale for 4 seconds, and a holding out for 4 seconds. If at any time any of this feels too stressful, usually it's on the breath holds. Don't feel like you have to hold your breath that long. Just follow your intuition with this. We'll start off with a cleansing breath. All the way in, all the way out. Breathe in for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe out for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold out for 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in for 4. Hold for 4. Breathe out for 4. Hold out for 4. Breathe in for 4. Hold in for 4. Breathe out for 4. Hold out for 4. One more time. Breathe in for 4, a little bit deeper this time. Hold in for 4. Breathe out for 4. Hold out for 4. And now just allow your breath to be however it wants to be. So box breathing is a useful style of breath for when we are wanting to do calm and focused work. Say you're about to have a business meeting, or maybe you're needing to do homework, really anything that requires focus, but we don't want to be too hyped up. Box breath is good for that. Again, it's a combination of excitation and relaxation at the same time. So really, when in doubt, box breathing is going to be good for most things. The next style of breath is called Kapalabhati. It's a diaphragmatic exhale, and it's a step above. It's definitely towards the excitation style of breathing. If you've never done this before, it can be useful to either look at your belly or bring one hand to your belly just so that you can feel your diaphragm moving. And it's a diaphragmatic exhale, so it's going to look and sound like this. So you'll notice I'm not putting much effort on the inhalation. That sounds like this. And while that does serve a purpose to breathe in that form, it's just not what we're aiming for right now. So if you haven't already taken a few practice breaths, let's try it together, either looking or hand at your belly, and an exhale out of your diaphragm. I like to think that if one of those trick birthday candles, one of those candles that reignites themselves repeatedly, if one of those was at arm's length and we're trying to blow it out, that's the same style of breath. Unfortunately, that's the best analogy that I've got. Hopefully you know what I'm talking about. So we'll go for about 60 seconds here. It can get kind of intense, so feel free if you need to take a break, or if you just want to slow it down a little bit, you're more than welcome to. Also, if this is your first time ever doing this breath work, don't expect yourself to be perfect at it. Just like anything else, it's a practice. Take a full breath in. All the way out, exhale. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Half breath into your belly. Begin. Keep it going. See if you can go a little bit deeper. A little bit faster now. Here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, exhale. Full breath in. 3 sips of air. And let it go. Just allow your breath to be smooth and steady, and take a moment to notice the effects of this breathing style. The beautiful thing about the different styles of breath is not only can it meet us where we are at, so say you're wanting to get excited for something, or maybe you're feeling sleepy and want to be more jazzed up, this is a great breathing style to get you into that excited state. I will also say that not every breathing style is meant for or is perfect for everyone. So choose a style that feels the most authentic and the best for you. And if something feels maybe like you didn't enjoy it so much, you don't have to do it. That's the beautiful thing about practicing on your own, or practicing yoga in general. So our final style of breath is called 4-7-8 breathing. It's fairly similar to the box breath that we've just done, except for this one is a little bit more on the relaxation end of things. So it's very simple. It's a inhale for 4, a hold for 7, and an exhale for 8. This is meant to be a relaxing style of breath. So if at any time, usually on the 7-second hold, if at any time you feel stressed out, you're like, oh, I don't know if I can hold my breath this long, then shorten your breath. Nothing is required. And again, let the practice meet you where you're at. You don't have to meet the practice where it is at. Remember, this is very individualized to you. All right, so we'll start off. Get comfortable. If you feel like wiggling around, I know we've been sitting for a few minutes, so if you have any stretches or wiggles that you want to get out or any favorite pops, feel free to do so. And when you feel ready, let's get into our breath work. Exhale your air. Good, and breathe in for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe out for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe out for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in for 4. Hold for 7. Breathe out for 8. Breathe in for 4. Go a little bit deeper this time. Hold for 7. Breathe out for 8. Just take an easy breath in and an easy breath out. Easy breath in and easy breath out. And again, just take a moment to notice the effects of this breathing style. And our final breath practice that we'll work with is called Ujjayi Pranayam. If you've been to a yoga class in person, it's likely that you've heard of this term before. Ujjayi incorporates a gentle constriction at the back of your throat. It's the same breath that you would use if you were trying to fog up your glasses or a mirror in front of you, or if you were going on a first date and you were trying to smell your breath. It's the same throat engagement there, except for our mouth is closed, so it sounds like this. This is probably the most common style of breathing that you'll do in really any yoga class that you'll go to, or I should say most classes that you'll go to. Again, it's called Ujjayi Pranayam. Something to consider with this breath is that, again, we don't want it to feel too stressed. So if you are constricting your throat so much that you feel tension, we just want to soften there. And we also want to have our tongue resting at the roof of the mouth gently. So your tongue is just resting behind your teeth. That part's not super important, so don't stress it if you forget to do it. So throat constriction, tongue at the top of your mouth. Go ahead and exhale your air. And it should sound a little bit like an ocean wave moving in and an ocean wave moving out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Go ahead and take 3 more on your own. And notice the sound of your breath. Great. And then if you've made it this far in the video, congratulations, you've made it to the golden tip of our breath work. So the pro tip that I have for you that took me probably 5 years of practicing to figure out, and thankfully one of my teachers was nice enough to mention this in a class, is the sound of our breath will give us feedback for our energetic state in that moment. So for example, just a moment ago, we were doing the ocean wave breath. It's likely that your energy felt relatively calm and steady. Now, if you notice that your breath sounds kind of trapped or explosive, sometimes we can feel that energetically. So if, for example, I'm feeling anxious, my breath usually sounds a little bit more intense. If I'm feeling depressed, it's likely that my breath sounds a bit more non-existent. And it's not good or bad or right or wrong. I'm just saying, pay attention to the sound of your breath. And if you ever start to notice that your breath sounds sharp or jagged, or maybe you can't hear your breath, maybe it's time to amplify the breath or smooth the edges. So that's all I've got for you for now. I hope that this practice has found you well. Thanks for sticking around. It's been a delight and an honor. Again, my name is Kevin Flynn, and I hope you've enjoyed this series with Gaiam. We'll see you soon. Cheers.